When we met Sonawara Begum in a hospital in Bangladesh's coastal city of Cox's Bazar, she was crying in pain. Sonawara, a Rohingya, had fled Myanmar 2 weeks ago, but not before getting shot by soldiers from Myanmar's armed forces. She and her husband, Mohammed Salim, say.
We
were fleeing from our homes because the army was burning them down. When we got on boats, soldiers fired at us, and some people were killed.
You're saying the doctors here have taken the bullet out from this part of her foot, but there's still one bullet inside here on her left thigh. Sonawara's case isn't isolated. Although already operating beyond its capacity, this hospital dedicated a ward for wounded Rohingyas.
The Myanmar government, the Myanmar military say they've only been targeting Rohingya rebels. But this hospital here in Bangladesh is teeming with Rohingya refugees, civilians, women, children, who say they're victims of the Myanmar army.
Just 2 beds away from Sonawara, 70-year-old Mahmoud Hussain was also hurting. He arrived in Bangladesh 6 weeks ago, but got his burns treated just 2 weeks ago. The Myanmar army says they're only targeting rebels. But you're not a rebel, are you?
No. We're not rebels. We're peaceful people. We're victims of the Myanmar army.
The worst victim of all, innocent children, like 6-year-old Nur Fatima.
The army burned our house down. That's how she got those wounds.
Those burns likely to leave permanent scars on Nur Fatima's skin and on her future. A tragedy not uncommon among the Rohingya people.
Now, obviously, as you saw there in the piece, Mike, Rohingya refugees are not getting the best medical care, the best quality medical care at hospitals here in Bangladesh. But they say that at least they're getting the help that they badly need. And despite the dire conditions in these hospitals here in Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh, despite also the harsh conditions in refugee camps where they and their families are currently staying, despite the lack of food, the lack of clean drinking water, those refugees that we spoke to, at least those we've spoken to, say that they would rather stay here than go back to their homeland in Myanmar because they fear that if they go back, they can get killed. Mike?
Barnaby, so then what is the plan? How is the Bangladeshi government going to handle the growing number of refugees?
Well, Mike, the Bangladeshi government has actually identified a huge piece of land not far from where the refugee camps are located right now, where they will relocate all Rohingya refugees. Now, when I say all, that's close to 1 million Rohingya refugees. More than 500,000 have fled Myanmar since 6 weeks ago, since the latest round of violence there. But there have been hundreds of thousands of Rohingya refugees who've been staying here in Bangladesh as well for years now. So their plan is to relocate all these Rohingya refugees to just one place. Bangladesh in itself is an impoverished country, Mike. So the Bangladeshi government has been praised for opening its doors to Rohingya refugees, but the border police has also destroyed boats that ferried Rohingya refugees in the last few days, so we haven't seen new arrivals in the past couple of days. Mike?
Barnaby Lo, live for us at Cox's Bazar. Thanks so much.